Hell is fickle. It shows itself in different guides. To get to the center of the abyss, that is to pass, you will know.
Shut up. Welcome to Black Book. Yeah, Christmas Hell. Welcome to Christmas Hell.
Yes, the gates never cease to impress with their sophisticated monumentality.
Okay, I need to walk through the hell, but first... I think I read this one, but I've not read this. Or did I? The Christening, a part of Khaldun's... I remember reading it though. Initiation's ritual of the Christening, or in other words, the rejection of God. For the rest of a Khaldun's life, God is replaced with Satan. Thus a Khaldun cannot cross himself. Yeah, I think I read this. What's up with this? Why is there a notification? Okay, I guess I could build the deck, but I don't know what to do. Does this mean I have to build a new deck? Less 7. What is Malady? Doesn't allow you to apply oh. That just means that what the others will do to me as well. Suppresses immunity to curse and waste? God damn it. Okay, I guess this will not be a short session. Gates of Hell. To make my wish come true, I have to pass through hell itself. I cannot leave it this time. What do I need to do? Oh, I have visitors. And I can play some hell cards. Let's do it. I'm playing against 3 people. Nothing. Oh, they're cheating too. What is happening? I can't... Can I do something? Oh my god, no. Why do you like all these things coming out and like then loading and stuff and things? Am I playing with Prince Satiri against Mikolko and Trubko? Okay, whatever, he takes the stuff. I don't know. I'll get rid of other stuff. We have a lot of cards. I want to see what this does. I don't know, nothing apparently. Guess I was playing with him. I was not 1v3, it was 2v2. Oh my god.
Ah, you're here, my mistress. You're here.
What are you?
And just in time, just in time.
So you acknowledge my power. It is high time.
Oh, my lady, my lady.
Enough babbling, lad.
Citri, Citri.
What a useless spirit. Either speak clearly or be gone.
A spirit with use. Yes, with use. With presence even. We've heard, my lady, that you are familiar with the art of cards. Who else better to help us than you? A Cossack is here and he's playing Durak for his hat. We have to win. Win him with an evil spin.
Where is he? Very well. I will help.
He's here, at the tar pits. Turn towards the guts and bones. We're waiting, patiently awaiting.
How generous you are. Don't be afraid. It won't keep you very long. If you have a desire to explore the underworld, there is the mountain of Sisyphus.
I thought it was Sisyphus.
Some small churches live there nowadays, and the view is tremendous. Of course, if you wish to look upon the landscape, my mistress.
You took 2 days off to play a game? Alright, we go. Finally.
The gates of hell exhale furious flames as they fix an eternal gaze upon you. They are surrounded by throngs of demons as black as night. Some roar, some bark like rabid dogs, some howl wolfishly, and others grunt like evil pigs. All of this fills the air with an unbearable cacophony. The imps rejoice when you approach. Suddenly, everything is silent, and the hateful gates begin to make a speech.
And no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth could open the scroll or even look inside it.
I don't like this. At all.
But are you worthy? He won't who has opened it and broken the seals.
He fell back into his old ways. He shall offer passage to ones who wish be elsewhere, and trials for those whose fate has brought them here.
Attack?
How can I prove that I'm worthy?
We will see. Come closer.
You approach the fiery maw, and unwittingly shield your eyes from the burning inferno. You feel the searing gaze of the hellish gates upon you. If this ordeal continues any longer, it might cause you to ignite like a simple match. But the flames slowly die down, and now the way is open.
You are worthy.
A burning inferno that rages in the open maw dwindles down, and finally you are able to step under the dome of hell itself. Your guide snarls with a hint of approval before following you into the pandemonium. An abominable view of the hellish outskirts lies before you. A rocky slope gradually descends and disappears into a murky abyss. The darkness is torn by fiery lava flows appearing somewhere below. A narrow bridge spans the chasm and gradually descends. Demons are swarming amongst the rocks with their ghastly visages of pork snouts and muzzles of dogs, goats, and horses. They turn their evil beaks, having noticed your approach.
Andel? Mendel? Candelo? My, it's so good in hell.
Get out of my way, you herd spawn! I'm heading for the throne and don't have time for you.
Oh, Vasilisa. Some demons can't temper their evil passions.
Right you are, Citri. Get the hell out of our circle.
Wait, Mom and guys. What are we waiting for? There's nothing better than the 6th department.
Come on, bring the pan and light the logs.
I'm not in your clutches yet.
She's alive? That's true. And this one beside her. This one?
A book. No seals.
Well, we are better off then. Yes, let's quickly retire.
Not so soon, you demons. How can I get to the throne of hell?
Oh, it's quite simple, really.
Hell is alive, just as you are.
I will guide you. Yes!
But our circle has only one exit. Through our boss, yes.
Andromelius! Andromelius? He lives in the Palace of Evil. You have to follow the boiling rivers from the tar pits together.
Yeah, go there. Be careful not to fall from the bridge, though.
What do you mean when you say you're the 6th?
There are other departments in addition to us. Yes, we're working the 6th toll house.
We are responsible for our clients, you know?
For whom?
For the ones that pass through here.
Sinners, you mean?
Oh, yes.
You know of this book, then?
Certainly. And so it has been said, according to legend. There's a legend.
It will fulfill the wish of a Koldu.
Great power! Great glory!
I don't have time for these demons. It is unfortunate that you are in my way.
Spare us, mistress.
This is not the place to ask for mercy.
What? They're piled together. I'm using the waste stack too. That's interesting. How much waste you need? I think the answer is yes. Oh my goodness. Have some negative effect on me. Let's just use everything. Doesn't say. What if I start? think this is not gonna go well for y'all. Bye. Satanovic. Interesting.
Howling
Let's
Chorts
take it.
turn to a shameful retreat. You close the book and take one more look at the infernal landscape that you've seen only in old icons up until now.
Hell in the popular imagination, the traditional Russian conception of hell almost completely matches that of church literature. Like the Jews of the Old Testament, they place it underground and describe it as an underworld trench, a kingdom of darkness or land of darkness and death's shadow, where the light itself is akin to darkness. Hell is considered to be the source of demonic forces and is home to an ever-burning fire. The Gehenna, I don't know, what is that? Gehenna of eternal darkness, a deep dark underworld or lake of boiling tar. A soul's path to the afterlife, especially how wide it is, depends on sinfulness. It may be as wide as a bridge or as thin as a hair. Sinners fall off and plunge into the terrible abyss, while righteous souls pass safely to paradise. I think I should have healed myself. I don't even know what this is. Can I travel at this time? Now I can travel.
The Chorts crowd around the cast iron cart. It seems that one of the horned spirits is being scolded by the others. When they notice you, they start up an almost incomprehensible howling, from which you understand only one fact. It is you who robbed them of an entire wagon full of sinners. Demons rush to attack you, still cursing the Khaldun's.
I stole the sinners. My goodness me. Okay, that is not a good deck for this. Does not use a slot either. Don't have. My god, what's wrong with their feet? I just noticed. Ew. Oh my god. Whatever. I don't feel like doing math. I'm full health. What do I do? Bro, I don't need this card at all. Nobody needs a double waist. I have no patience, so I'll just delete them quickly. Waste 6. Waste 6.
The shorts dissolve in the wild inferno. The sinners thank you for freeing them from the hateful
Folklorist.
fire, even though it is only for a short time.
Can continue down here.
You can't help but to admire the eerie expanses of the underworld. You rest a bit and are ready to continue on your way.
That's funny. I already healed myself. I should have read the new
A
entry.
twisted bridge leads you to the boiling tar pits in the Golden Sands. Sinners emerge once and again from the black slurry, trying to get hold of the shining banks, but each time they are driven back under the merciless blows of demonic pitchforks. The short overseers seem to mistake you for an escaped sinner and attack.
I still have the waste. Who has the most health? You get withering. You get waste. And then everybody gets waste. And then everybody gets... Oh no, they don't. I don't remember who I gave waste 8. Okay, I'll double this one. Okay, can't do that. Holy crap, what is all that? How can I have so many cards? Oh, he gave me waste. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Ouch. Oh shoot, I was not paying attention. They will all attack me. My health! I don't have time. They will all die? No, just one needs more waste. This guy needs more waste. He's got too much health. Whatever. Wait, what does this mean? Adds effect to all pages in Zagorath. Add this firm to everything? Black pages. If an ordinary person finds a black book, he should not read it to its end, otherwise shorts will find him. They will attach themselves to him and torment him for the rest of his life. He will be forced to corrupt livestock, poultry, and other people, so the books are referred to as black pages. In some ways, black pages are like the Bible, but are written with white ink on black paper. Black pages are the word of Satan, whereas the Bible is the word of God. You should read neither of these books to the end. Whoa. Okay. I did not know that. Remove Moses, please.
Among the barren rocks of the underworld, you find a murky grotto. A flock of wailing demons has surrounded a frightened Cossack. He sits at a table where everything is ready for a game of Durak.
Oh no, damn it, I already played it. Usually my luck runs out that way. My turn. This. And this. Okay. Finished. What are we doing here? I'm getting rid of everything. My turn. Does Chort need to win? Okay, good.
With a deafening yell and a roar, the Cossack is seized by the demons and carried away to the nearest crack. One imp stays for a bit to express his gratitude with Devil's Gold. He also tells a couple of stories about other mortal visitors to the underworld.
Oh. Wait, Book Merchant is still human and card players are still human. Oh no. The herbalist and the peddler though. Do I need some plants? Of those. I've done that before. I have monies. Poison myself, no thanks. Do I have this? I have a couple. Okay, good.
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
I mean, I'm not planning to actually do anything. Oh my god, I don't want to go through all this. I think I already have the frog though, don't I? No, I don't. Whatever this creature is. Immunity to paralysis. Oh, there's so much stuff. Could maybe also sell some of my stuff. Chance that the herbs don't disappear. Do I not have a better one? Waste. I can't with this. Oh, I guess I didn't buy any, I forgot. A widow visited hell. A widow was dying and lay motionless for 5 days and nights. She had 5 children. An abbé came to read the burial service and saw the widow's face change from white to red. Don't bury her yet. Let her rest some. He went away, and after some time the widow sat up and said, "Don't run away. I'm not dead. I visited the afterlife, and the Lord guided me through it. He showed me how people are punished for their sins. I remember how he guided me. Candle in my hand, through a crowd of people scooping something up. He said to me, people who picked berries on Sundays." We went further and saw people black all over, their faces burned, people who set houses on fire. We went further still and saw a child walk up to a woman and say, "You are not my mother, but a snake," the Lord said, "people who kill their children." Then he led me to 3 men and asked, "Do you recognize them?" "Yes, I do." He had shown me my 3 husbands. Then he told me, "I'm bringing you back," and he led me to a table with burning candles. He started to read a book, and his guides led me out of the cave, and so I have returned. Well.
You have almost reached the bizarre Palace of Evil. Your steps echo among the ornate spires of this strange building. Citri knows the way and leads you to the very chambers of the palace's master. You notice many open chests filled to the brim with golden rubles. Perhaps it is worth replenishing your supplies.
But
You fill your pockets with money and continue on your way.
I was gonna say, like, I would like some stuff, but not money. I don't
Behind
know.
the heavy gates lies a heap of treasure. Gold and other riches 1,000 times more impressive than the one you saw in Vodinoi's palace. A black throne sits atop the shimmering mountain.
That's coins? That mountain is actually made of coins?
Well, well. Who do we have here, dear me?
Count Andromeles.
Oh, is it you, Citri? Well, well. You've brought your beauty. This is the witch that broke the seals, I presume?
How can we reach the throne of Hell?
This is not how we do business these days. No, we don't. We really don't. And what about the book, lads? Why does she still have it? Respond, will ya?
This is the same black book of legendary repute.
Oh, I know all about this Caldon's black books.
Listen, Andromeles.
Oh, right. The throne of Hell. I will let you pass, Citri. But your Vasilisa will have to face the Toll House. Or turn back.
What was that you were talking about, black books?
Oh, everyone knows about black books. Yours is unique, of course. One of a kind.
Encyclopedist.
How can we reach the throne?
Hell will lead you to it, my dear. If you pass my toll house, of course. Which path it will lead you to is for you alone to discover.
Aren't the aerial toll houses held by the angels?
Of course, by the angels, my dear. In the skies. I send my walkers to torment newly found clients.
You mean the deceased?
Right, right. I inspect their quality. If they have too many sins, then I grab their soul. But seeing as you are here, I won't let you go without a trial. Such is my profession. Theft is in my job description. I may be demoted otherwise, am I right, Citri?
We will pass you anyway, you evil chort.
Right, right. But how?
Oh my goodness.
All right. I will endure your ordeal.
Are you sure about that? An angel is usually there to atone the sins with good deeds. You can't rely on anyone here.
Why do you require all that nonsense? Angels, strangels. Only the stupid sanctifiers need them.
Be wary. If you accumulate too many sins in his domain, then he will seize your soul, and even I won't be able to help you.
Right, that's not gonna work. Card?
Maybe we can play a game of Durak for passage.
In fact, I am a bit of card play myself. Dylan, but your stake will be your soul.
So if I fail, I need to keep replaying the game. I feel like this is more chance. Than anything else. Oh no, why do I get none of the trumps? That sucks. What is this crap that I have in my hand? Hmm.
Andromalius dissipates into a hideous cloud of sulfuric stench. A portal opens in place of his throne, through which you see a new landscape that is even darker and gloomier than what you've seen before.
Black books. Wait, I thought I read this. A Russian folklore black book is the Book of a Khaldun. With its help, a Khaldun learns how to conjure, speak the Khaldunic language, and cast black zagors or spells. Before he dies, he is to pass the book to one of his relatives, or else he is doomed to rise from the grave and haunt the living. The soul of a Khaldun cannot be arrested. He must linger between the world of the living and the dead, unable to pass to either. Toll houses, according to the life of Saint Basil the Younger. After death, the soul has to pass through the various obstacles on its way to God's throne. These obstacles are called aerial toll houses. There are 20 of them, each one dedicated to a particular sin, such as gluttony or bearing false witness. A separate demon oversees each of the obstacles and recalls all of the sins of the deceased. Fortunately, the soul is accompanied by one or several guiding angels who help to outweigh the sins by the good deeds done by the deceased. In Northern Ricamie, this idea of area toll houses is in part represented by the idea of sleep as a temporary death. At midnight, the guardian angel who sits on the man's right shoulder reports to God regarding all of the things his ward did during the day. During this time, the man is left at the disposal of a chort, who sits on his left shoulder and tempts and entices him to sin.
Oh, what a beautiful place hell is when chaos reigns supreme. Don't you agree, my lady?
Yes, you won't get bored here, it's true. And what an expanse. I think one can fall in love with hell. I'm not sure about all these screams.
Even though they are devoid of heavenly grace, they found a shelter here in hell, and they are tormented most cruelly here. since we're in the domain of death herself. Shorts torture murderers, traitors, infidels, and other rebel here.
But why am I here? Among these wretches?
Who knows? Hell works in mysterious ways. I know one thing. The abyss will lead you to your goal.
Tell me how hell works.
I could explain it to you for ages, my lady, and still not tell you even a fraction of the whole truth. I know a lot being a spirit, but your mind simply cannot grasp this knowledge. Hell changes every moment, but only one thing stays the same. The torment of sinners devoid of forgiveness. Some demons heavenly delight in torture. For others, souls are just a form of currency.
Why are there some shorts here and others on Earth or with Khaldun's?
Some are sent to Earth as a reward, while others go to the same place but to Khaldun's as a punishment. Demons have their own hierarchy: peasants, workers, and nobles, just like mortal people. Some have their domain in hell, while others have theirs in the mortal world. We demons believe that world of man drowned in its sins long ago. As such, in essence, it is already ours.
The Tall House of Murder is ruled by Death herself?
Who else but her? Death knows the guilty better than anyone, since she is present wherever sin is committed.
Will she let me pass?
Death is a strange creature, worthy of the hellish unknown. Today her victims are old ones, tomorrow everyone, or only the sick or the young. So it is not my place to guess at her whims about you, and live in sorceries.
Tell me about the Abyss.
Hell is darkness. Hell is chaos. Hell appears as it wills itself, and doesn't have a firm structure. One might see it as a funnel with throne at its top. Some see it as circles or stamps floating in an endless darkness. Still, others see it as a series of endless caves burning with furious flame. But there is always someone with enough will to harness this power.
Will this road lead us to death?
Correct. With it, we will get to her temple. She's the only one who can open the way further.
Let's not tarry.
I shall obey, my lady. Be strong. You are but steps away from your goal.
Mistress! Yes, you! Come to our cauldron.
Don't you forget, Short, that I'm still alive.
This is pretty decent for the Saint Nick mood. Or the Krampus and stuff.
No, not in the cauldron, but to the cauldron.
This feeble-minded spirit invites you for a small excursion into his domain. I believe he wants to demonstrate to you all his skill in the devilish arts of torture.
Yes, this demon speaks truly. Well versed he is. Here, let me toss you a coin. We'll be waiting for you.
Please help me, good woman. Don't refuse. Here is a bit of gold for you. Everyone says that you are a witch with knowledge. I'm taking an exam at a short academy and have trouble with one question. What do you Khaldun's give away before passing into hell?
What do Khaldun's give away before dying?
A book, right? Wait. Is there actually just one answer? It's literally all correct.
they give their chords away, along with their book, or just with a touch. It happens in different ways.
Oh, right. Thank you kindly. I will be all right now.
Need to visit more hell.
Impenetrable gloom fills this region of hell, but it is often torn by a stray bolt of merciless fire. You hear savage howls and the thumping of thousands of demonic feet ahead of you. In the deep, thorny pits, demons are drilling their kin. In vain, they try to march in lines that will soon fall apart with such howls that your head is filled with tormenting pain. One of the would-be generals notices you and decides to test the skill of his subordinates, ordering a full-on attack.
What are you? Why do you have 69? Oh my god. They're gonna attack me for 66? Oh no. Well, maybe if I kill one of them. $21. $42. Fudge. Surely it's not gonna live, is it? Okay, that was too much. That was not smart. Okay, I received a waste. Eight, 6. I guess it will be more. $18, 23 times 2, 36 plus 4. It's 50? Okay, he's dead. Wait, that was too late. I'm just gonna have little health. Little missing health. I don't know. I don't quite use the fence right now, so I guess I'll take this.
Chorts are scattering in fright, having learned the merit of your power. Some scream for mercy. Others flail their arms with a strange madness. Those soldiers that only watched the battle freeze in place. Each salute you in their own way. Some bow their monstrous heads or kneel. Others salute you with a shake of heavy horns. A winding path leads you to a huge grotto. Its walls and floor are dotted with pits, nooks, and crannies, all filled with cauldrons, boilers, and iron mechanisms where Chorts are torturing souls of the screaming unfortunates. The terrible suffering of the sinners is so cruel that you involuntarily take several steps back. The familiar devil awaits. He bows and invites you for a little tour of his domain. Here you find every horror imaginable. Your guide relishes in the details of each torture while showing them to you. Here he adds some oil. There he turns the spit. And there he tightens the bolts on another of these disgusting mechanisms. He offers you to lend him a hand in this demonic art. You shudder at the thought of torture and quickly return to the trail. Chorts have built hideous squat barracks along the path. Slender rows of these buildings stretch all the way to a horizon dotted by black chimneys that are belching, reeking smoke. Everything around here is lined with fences and strange, thorny threads. Devils drive sinners from one barrack to another, and their hellish dogs torment the lingering unfortunates, killing their victims again and again. A group of Chorts approaches you orderly, as though being a military squad. They are dressed in scraps of filthy uniforms and are marching awkwardly across the ground, drenched in the blood of hapless sinners.
Ten hut! Good day, Mistress Prince Citri. You've come here on inspection, I presume?
I see that you found quite an impressive means of bringing your ideas to life.
What's going on here?
We are preparing for the 20th century.
If I may, my mistress, Chorts are getting more and more discriminated when we talk about murder. You see, there is less and less violence in the world, unfortunately.
And this is why we've come up with the new ways of tormenting mortals. We're getting ready to train our agents.
Looks like some kind of a horrible labor camp.
Yes, ma'am. In these very camps, we intend to torment millions of souls.
Have you come up with a name already?
Yes, sir. Death camps.
I feel that this may be too blunt. How about labor camps?
As your Royal Highness commands.
You won't see such expanses of the abyss while traveling with ignorant guides like Saint Nicholas. Don't you think?
Saint Nicholas.
I haven't heard
What
that there are
did
fewer murders in the world
Did
of men.
I say?
Oh, but it's true, ma'am. This is the very reason that my colleagues are working on creating new ways to cause evil.
Oh, you should listen about all the wars that these clever Chorts have planned.
Not bad. It is good that you're thinking everything through ahead of time.
Let me tell you, sir, ma'am.
Everything in its own good time. We're in a hurry now.
Agents that you talk about, these are the Chorts that tempt people?
Yes, ma'am. There are several agents types. Type 1, corporal of the left shoulder. He sits on the left shoulder of a man. Type 2, fire colonel. Flies about as a fairy ball. Type 3, lather major. He puts on the skin of a corpse and walks among men.
Come on, you will tire our magnificent guest.
Some of the recruits in these pits will one day become such an officer.
Some will mingle with men, maybe even lead them.
Quite interesting.
I've heard that a most peculiar mustache will become fashionable.
We have to continue on. As for you, I don't think that you need to kill so many men and devise such camps.
Why is that, ma'am?
How can I convince this Herod spawn that he should not create such chambers of torture?
I don't know. Need not invent. Should not create. I don't know. What is this supposed to help me? These demons will throw every resource they have to exterminate the human race. Old idea? I want to go with either 2 or 3, but I don't think
There are
either
many
are
such
correct.
camps already. I've heard that the Tsar sends criminals to labor camps and such.
No, ma'am. Humanity hasn't seen such a horror yet.
Well said, lad.
I mean, we already know that it happens, so I can't change anything.
You approach a magnificent palace with a facade decorated only by shards of broken glass. The screams fade and give way to a dry wind that is driving dust across the withered remains of its former glory. The despondent building is still and silent.
Ah, the Forgotten Palace. The carbuncle of former glory.
Did you live in this castle?
The demons did. And we lost everything in the blink of an eye. Everything could be different. Do you think that our Lord invented this so-called hell? I'm sure that he would not.
So it wasn't you who decided to torture the sinners.
Nonsense. Who needs these wretches? No, we demons are the same prisoners in this kingdom of darkness as any other man. Times are changing, and so must we. I am positive that you would agree with me as well.
My feet are getting cold.
No, this cannot go on.
That's the spirit. We have almost reached the gates of the Old Crone's temple. Let's not linger any longer in this dreary place.
The trail winds along the bank of the flaming lake. The gloom parts before a strong heat, reeking of sulfur and filled with the unyielding screams of helpless sinners. When you adjust to the bright light, you are able to discern the orderly rows of demons that pass along souls to each other. Every Chort has his own dreadful task, to cut, twist, or do other things better left unsaid.
Look closely, my mistress. Another innovation of death herself. Perpetual torture.
So many demons put to work. I'm impressed.
Each demon has his own task, which he performs over and over again. Thus, each sinner is tortured by death with every way possible, and with proper diligence, not missing an inch. In the old days, we had to invent a special way of torture for each sinner. Now, everything is much simpler. It is said that the cauldrons will also receive similar treatment. You have no idea how hard it was to organize these lesser imps to perform their duties properly.
It's not a bad idea.
So, shall we continue our journey?
One more step, and a hateful, gaping portal reveals itself. It is a doorway to the halls of death itself, if the words of Citri are to be believed. Each footfall fills you with dread, and only the thoughts of proximity to your goal give you the strength to move forward. You descend lower and lower down the winding stairs, sensing the evil will of a creature devoid of life and earthly desires. A quiet spirit lives here, one waiting for its moment. Death itself is sitting on its throne, the enemy of humankind. Quiet rattling and the stench of decay are the unyielding allies of every spirit's word.
I've been waiting for you, Citri, and you, Vasilisa. I was expecting you to be much earlier.
Greetings to you, Death.
Weeks and weeks I was on your heels, sorceress, and yet you slipped away. But I am patient. Soon, very soon, you will be mine, and then look at these instruments. Oh, what a marvelous torture that will be. My demons will work on your body and soul when I'm done.
You'll never get me. Neither you, neither your chores.
Few are those who have avoided my embrace. You think your book can aid you?
Death has a creaky laugh, like the scratching of nails on a coffin lid.
Why do you take people away? Leave us alone. Your work brings nothing but misery.
What a clever witch. You want to help humanity. But it is not my place to aid you in this matter. It is not I who made this world as such, but the Creator who willed it. You want to change the way things are. Be careful what you wish for, then.
I can ask the book for eternal life.
For a long, long time, this ancient artifact was absent from these halls. But you are not the first to wield it. Few Khaldun's avoided my embrace. You won't be among them either.
Your demons. I've never seen anything like that.
It's merely my job. I am the mistress of the murder toll house at the moment, and I'm very diligent. Everything you've seen, don't even think of telling this to anyone. You know how I love surprises.
Maybe we will have a closer meeting soon, but not today. Either let me pass, or face the power of my Zagavars.
So brave. Weren't you terrified of me just moments ago? But I love a good struggle.
Let's see if I can fight Death. It might not actually be prone to waste. Let's see what happens. I missed. Interesting. That was a lot of health. She didn't poison me, so I don't think I need that. What could I use? Health, maybe. Does anybody know how much I will heal? 28 plus 24, okay. It's over. She doesn't die because she's death. Inflicts Dan to me. I don't know what is that for? I leveled up.
You sense that your victory is fleeting, so you step inside the portal that has just emerged behind the throne of the Grim Reaper.
Need to remove this. Oh my god. Nicholas the guy. This was told to me by the woman who had slept for 7 days and nights. I was led by an old man and only later guessed that it was Nicholas the guide. He showed me how sinners suffer. On one side were women who vomited everything put in their mouths, witches who had stolen milk. On the other side was a woman kneading bloody dough, her hands spotted with sores. She had performed abortions. Nearby, a young girl was being drained of her blood by snakes. She had refused to breastfeed her own children. There were also huge cauldrons filled with people being boiled but not dying. These were cauldrons. One was for men and next to it one for women. I also saw a woman sitting next to a large jar, stirring it with a whisk. In her life, she had diluted milk with water to make more money, and so now she had to set milk and water apart. Trails through hell. A woman woke up after a long sleep and recounted her dream. It was hell itself. To the left of me was a woman standing over a moat, tar dripping off her. At any minute she might have fallen into the moat. Next, I saw a lake of fire and a man standing there, 2 beehives hung in the air, hitting him over the ears. This man had stolen bees during his life. I crossed the lake and started along a sandy seashore. All along the shore, human heads emerged and cried, "Praise be the Lord." I finally got to the gates and lay down to rest. Death itself appeared. There were only 4 teeth left in her skull, 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, and a headscarf around her bony cheeks. I began to cry, begging her to let me go, and she did. I got up and walked the paths of hell. I saw young girls who had been unfaithful, and a young lad holding up a falling haystack. There were many other souls who remained silent, and I couldn't ask them why they were being punished. I recalled 2 girls who were giving each other their milk and pouring it into a bottomless barrel. There were also women carrying stones. Finally, someone showed me the way home, and I returned to this world. Forbidden to speak about. A father fell asleep and slept for 3 days and 3 nights. On the 3rd day, he awoke. I have a headache. His wife and 3 sons were dead, but in his dream, he said they took him by the hand and showed and told him things he was forbidden to speak about. He saw there in the other world men, women, and children all by themselves. One old lady slept for 7 days. She woke up and said, "Don't soak a broom in filthy water. It's a sin." She said this and then died. Selfish? No. Hellish suffering. Hell is a place of eternal suffering. Sinners are doomed to suffer for all eternity by fire, tar, and in rare cases, water. They are beaten with red-hot rods, eaten by snakes and worms, and hanged on hooks by their ribs or tongues. They are forced to lick red-hot pans and suffer from thirst, hunger, and molten sulfur dripping on their heads. The tortures in hell are paused on Annunciation and from Easter to the Ascension Day. After Judgment Day, it is believed that the aforementioned punishments will be inflicted onto fiends and demons as well, and some of the sinners will receive their long-awaited deliverance. I think level 20 might be the max. To rock. Can't learn. I don't know what I will need. Page creation. Just give me more money, I guess.
So, here we are, our final resting station, my lady.
But I don't see the throne.
There is not much of a path left. After the Sinner's Forest, you will see the heart of the Abyss. I hope that you've seen with your own eyes. Known as the home of fallen souls and wretched ghosts, is really...
It is like a salt factory. Work is in full swing. I've never seen anything like it.
But wait, my lady. As you might have guessed, we're not idling. we shall regain our former power yet. You'll see. Unfortunately, it is time for a farewell. Follow the trail. It was a great honor and even a bigger joy to guide you down these hellish roads. So, here we are, our final resting station.
But I don't see the.
There is not much. I hope that you've.
It is like a salt factory.
But wait,
Why
we
is
shall
there
regain. Unfortunately, it was a great honor.
a notification?
Great, Vasilisa. I feel that my trust in you was well placed. We'll perform many great deeds together. How many starving men? How much glory?
Traveler.
An old, beaten road is winding among the swaying trees. You hear whispers amidst the branches, and with a start, you realize that hell has grown a grove of sinful souls. You quicken your pace, unable to withstand the mutterings filled with pain. The voices beg and demand, but their words are alien and incomprehensible.
Am I free? Whee! Can I walk? Why am I always running? Is that me? What are this? I'm just going into whatever that is. Oh my god.
It's you!
Who is you?
Right, Vasilisa.
The right white guy?
What about the wish, Satan? I've broken all of the seals.
Of course, the legend tells of a wish, does it not? I presume you suspect some kind of a trick. But don't worry, my sorceress. Simply say your wish to make it come true. Go on. Do it.
I already know my beloved isn't here. You made old Igor do all these evil things. It's all your fault. But I won't back down. Even before you, I want my betrothed to be with me. I want him to be alive. Alive with me beside him. Free from both the torment of hell and bliss of heaven.
I like your style, Vasilisa. Let me fulfill your wish. Your betrothed is beside you already. Your betrothed is the Tsar of Hell and ruler of the Abyss. I am your betrothed.
Oh no.
What? I
Uh-oh.
didn't wish for that.
Ah, those myths, legends. As fickle as sand on the shore of an endless ocean. I created the Black Book, Vasilisa. Right here in the halls of the underworld. When the rustle of pages fell silent, and my hand fell exhausted on this very analogion, a prophecy resounded. Whoever looks at this book in heaven, or on earth, or under the earth, and will break its seals, they then will among the flames will receive a worthy reward.
No, no, no! That is not the legend!
Who are you to doubt my words? Shorts heard prophecy and told Khalduns about it. Thousands of years have passed. Do you think they remembered the prophecy accurately? But I am bewildered as well. I've been waiting for a friend and a comrade, another prince in my kingdom of darkness. But now I've found a companion, a witch, with power yet unseen in both hell and the mortal world. Remember calling the merchants at Mikhail's crossroads. The merchant is here to collect his goods.
I've learned so much in these 40 days. I've become stronger, wiser. I received good lessons from the Black Book, and I want to know more. But I don't think that you are my master. I have not yet reached the limit of my sorcery. I won't give up.
I told you that I liked your spirit, Vasilisa.
Bold words. But are you as strong as you are said to be? How about sealing our union with a dance? Let's see how good my new betrothed really is.
Oh my god. Wait, how do I see the buffs? Cold dude. Oh no, it's a cold dude. My nose. Positive statuses cannot be removed. Minions disappear, which means this thing will summon stuff. Oh, right. Oh, that will be a lot of damage. Very many damage. So, he will attack me first. And then I can heal myself. And then the other guy will attack me for 10. Okay, how much waste is that? Waste on top. Maybe I'll use the plant. What do I do? How much will I be attacked for? Decently a lot. Wait, does that delete the card or does it keep it? I'm so confused. Oh shit. Wait. No, I killed myself. Ugh, what did he put on me? God damn it, hold on. I'll just restart. God damn it, okay. Damn. How do I defend that? He has spikes, that's not good. Here, move a random card from me. This thing can do so many things. Bro, I need to heal myself though. $24. $28. Can I exit this? Am I gonna kill myself again? Not yet.
Not bad. Not bad. Your lessons in black magic weren't futile after all.
Okay, there's just... Am I imperishable? I don't even know. I will do double waste. And I guess I should heal myself. Imagine dying. That would be cringe. Is 10 the most I can heal?
Excellent, Zagala. Few Khaldun's compare to you.
He's got 15 health? I mean, I technically don't have to do anything. I don't want to also accidentally kill myself. 69.
I've chosen well, it seems. Now place the book unto the Analogion to seal our union.
Oh my god. It's like a lectern. What's the point? Like, am I supposed to do this? I'm so cold. I really want to do it. I want to put down the book, but I think I might lose. Let's see. Black Sorcerer. I did lost, didn't I? But I got 2 achievements for that. Wait. Muldoon. I'm out? Am I out? It's over! Does anyone care about a review for this game? If anyone even made it throughout the whole Let's Play. I liked the depth of the story. it was also very well narrated, even if I have issues. It's my skill issue. Of like paying attention, especially if they're talking really slowly or making weird sounds. But like, I don't have to read everything, so that's better. It's very in-depth, and it's also very much so inspired by real, you know, folklore and mythology. So that is nice. And then what the bad parts is that it's not fully, how to call it, like, some stuff is like kind of glitchy. Like when I was scrolling into the plant box, when I was selecting my plants, I was struggling to grab stuff. I didn't like scroll all the way up. I also don't fully understand why would they make it so every time you get a new Zagabor, new spell, it puts it into the build that you have. And then I have to keep entering and removing it. Yeah, this Margaret was voicing a lot of them. And it felt, when I started, it was really like hard. Like they made it, they were like, YOLO, let's hope people don't quit. Like it was the first fight against the cat. That was tough. And I wish, Loki wished there was like some sort of tutorial how to make the decks, how to make stuff make sense. Personally, I had a lot of issues. And I had to look online, like what were people doing. And then eventually I figured it out. So either you're struggling and you can't make any progress, or your deck is just overpowered and you destroy everything in one shot. I was playing it on the easiest mode. I wanted to play it on the middle mode, but it was just too painful. So I never switched it back from the easiest mode. Despair level? Pretty high. Pretty high. Like 9 out of 10. It's up there with the Danganronpa series. It's just like everything's amiss. Everything sucks. Everything we've done was for nothing. I don't know. It is very much pain. Sorry, I can't look at this. Like, my brain doesn't like sort of like moving stuff, so I can't look at it. I don't want to press anything because then it might cancel. But we gotta sit through this, and I think, yeah, these are the backers, right? That's a lot of people. But it's nice that there's some focus on the Slavic culture, mythology that people low-key don't even know it exists. Mostly speaking about the Slavic people themselves. Because old, like when Christianity was forced upon people, then we were forced to let go of this part of the folklore. At least that's why a lot of the Slovenian one was lost. Because people were straight up not allowed to practice it. Or they were called witches, or whatever. That is very, very, very many backers. I'm kind of sad I'm not the backer, because then I could have been on this list. I low-key didn't expect this was gonna end. Low-key thought it was gonna be over last week, and then I had the whole new seal and new cards to unlock. And a few places to visit in hell, and then learned that everything we did was for nothing, because our beloved was actually Satan this whole time. Our grandpa didn't love us, he just wanted the seals broken and our book back. So there is no beloved, there is no grandpa, there's just demons and Satan. And despair and sadness, and everything's on fire. Okay, we're reaching the end of the alphabet here. Slowly but surely. Okay, so this is what they were referring to. These are pretty old documents. I don't know if like a thesis can be made with like documents from the 90s and 80s. I don't think like any school project would be happy with such ancient scripts. Is that it? Skip? What am I skipping?
So that's the whole story. Whoever saw it, as saying lots of things. They say it was possible to look into hell itself at those crossroads. That is how Vasilisa disappeared.
I disappeared.
But then, at the old church in Piantek, a certain icon painter started living there. What was his name? Petrovich, was it? It was after the Red Army came. He started working on that icon. Something to do with hell. He's drawing it, and there is Satan's wife, seated beside him. Then they showed the icon in Vilgert, and they recognized her there. The spitting image of Vasilisa, I swear it. And what of our Uyezd? You know yourself, I think. In Vilgert, life was difficult back then. Even now, it isn't an earthly paradise, you know. The Reds destroyed the church. There was this famine. Oh, I hate to remember that. Friends of Vasilisa? I know all about them. Petka began hunting different chorts, and the Khalduns that remained. Started smoking them out. I know about Akulina as well. She wanted to be a witch like Vasilisa, but then there was no time for sorcery. Married Petka. They lived well. Fyodor changed his life for the better, went to Perm, and played in the Opera House Orchestra. Had talent, that one. Nikolai lived well with his chort of a wife for a long time. Even the Soviets didn't hurt them, as if they had some kind of Zagavor protecting them. Karnish started living in his forest. They say he helped out the peasants. There was one story during the war he helped a guy. Ah, well, I'll tell it some other time. Proshka disappeared.
That was Proshka. He didn't stay the cat.
Cats. What can you do? When that nobleman died, his things were auctioned off. His mansion remains abandoned to this day. It is said that it is haunted, and that the nobleman returns there from time to time. And Yegor, after the funeral, they say that he returned as an eretnik and haunted the place. Oh, that was quite a scary business with that old man. They managed to crush his spine after digging up his grave. And so, that is the whole story. Everyone here remembers it well to this day. Do they believe it? I don't know what to believe myself. Time flies, you know. It's not the same as it used to be in the days of old. I'm glad I told you all this before I forgot it. But it is late. It's time to say farewells.
God. I can just play Durag. And I don't think I have the DLC, not that I would want to play Endless Battles. That's it. Thanks so much for watching. Yeah, I'm playing more games. I'm playing other games, and see you in a different Let's Play. Take care. Bye-bye.